on the specchiometer, about a 10. I don't know how to comport myself around a friend of a friend who seems in another dimension or portal where his lenses refract. Where is he at? The bow tie's dicky. I mean, not typical here. Has provoked much discussion in the bullying fraternity. Elastic, spotted. Such as is, they don't quite know what to make of it. Like leopards for the first time meeting cameras in the wild, disguised as rocks. They toy and paw at what encroaches on their territory. This thing before us is a mystery to be resolved. And that's why I've come alive. Body warmer taken off and handed to Mum, who welcomes the boy to the 10th birthday party of their son. Shoves a piece of pie in his face and says, "There's the bathroom, there's the cake. Enjoy." She goes for a cig. Watches this strange denizen, like me, fellow oddball, set apart by huge vocabulary, weird-shaped head, blending into wallpaper, giving a sniff. He doesn't know yet what to do with his hands, this kid, and his pants stretch to above his ankles, 6 inches, and the socks are white, and brogues, whether polished or not, to within an inch of their life, and not any time going to be successful in applying to join the big bother boys gang. Besides, one foot points at the other, twine-toed, bends with awkwardness, and an Adam's apple gulps. As I say, all these are positives in my book, but my box-ticking exercise to what or whom passes test to warrant a high is stringent. I didn't get to be where I am, year 5's, virtually friendless, without giving good once-over, like Doctor at White, to each and every approach. It's what makes me pale and interesting. Our classroom had recent newcomers from Bolivia, from darkest Peru, from West Yorkshire after merger of schools, because the LEA couldn't justify 2 primaries in such close proximity. And I know I shouldn't know this. I know that a kid my age should be raising general hell, or at the very least collecting fog spawn, playing out, eating Jimmy Crow's uncouth as an animal. But I'm different. Boundaries some children live in, a grammar's catchment, whereby they profit while some catch nits, are, it has been commented, indicative of an early interest in politics, of which I'm not particularly proud. But there it is. And that's getting off the subject. A roundabout technique to avoid the ghastly knitted waistcoat here, or the child devoid of personality with a present in his hand he's brought to give the recipient, but is too shy. The birthday boy doesn't know who's been invited, incidentally. Everyone in 4B, he presumes. He's off playing football, inhospitable in new third-choice Man United away kit. And I think, therefore, they are unlikely to ever hit it off. Because this one is a token invite. He's an import, I've heard, from the Antipodes, and I've looked at what that means, and it's remote as the moon. And I want to ask, has he seen kangaroos? Do they really have koala bears? Is it true that each koala carries syphilis despite their cutesome look? And should the penal colony, as it once was, become republican, or remain a country with a queen 10,000 miles away as its sovereign? I'm scared to say of coming on too strong, 'cause first impressions dominate, so I hang by the wall, a joiner in or not, my lot chucked in yet with no one that you call the best friend. Too prickly to pretend that, come day, go day, with what in common parlance is a chip on both shoulders, big as Steve and Patrick Morris's. Who are you? I ask with hauteur, and since they, the teachers, cannot give me answer with his adequate and intellectual rigour, I reserve the right to shrug and swerve, hold the right to my interest, book learn, spurn the swings, dodge the visits to sock clay. PPE is not personal protective equipment, I say, on an outing to the farm. It's politics, philosophy and economics, staying home. And I'm hoping bandy legs, gauche, made up of parts ill fit, hitching up his jam jars to see where the action is, in the kitchen at parties, and not giving impression if a football's kicked his way, that he'd trap it in an instant and spin and join the fray. I'm hoping he and I can be soulmates. I weigh my options up, you see, scientifically. You go and join the scrum. I'll thumb my nose to the boys with their laces undone, or the girls with their party clothes colours of the sweet shop. And I'll be her, contemplating, hanging by the dado, while he of stray hair plastered down by mum, bit of spit now released stuck up, and the tank top and the collar skew with, waits at the threshold to mix in the right company. Could it be me? Is the moon made of cheese? I'm cogitating.